Attention parents of school-age children. Discover how the top summer camp in the Williamson-Travis County area is the only camp who guarantees your child's first week of summer camp will be a success or we will refund your tuition. The summer months are some of the most overlooked and underutilized times of your child's development. We've developed a summer camp experience like no other, and we want you to experience the difference. Dear dedicated and loving parent, my name is Master Gary Schill. Along with my beautiful wife, we own and operate Peak Performance Training Center. I'm also the co-author of the Great Summer Camp Parent Guide, Beware of Summer Camps, the number one thing most summer camp programs do not want you to know. Many years ago, I found out by accident that our children lose as much as 8 weeks of knowledge during the summer months. The school district understands this and spends the first 6 to 8 weeks of the new school year re-educating our children to the same level they finished at the previous school year. I know, seems crazy. In addition to lost knowledge, have you noticed lately that most of our children are not as active as we were when we were kids? Their thumbs are in great shape, but not their bodies. Did you know that due to this lack of activity, most children gain the majority of their weight during the summer months? This is a main cause to the childhood obesity epidemic facing our country today. Obesity in children will lead to other childhood challenges, both mentally as well as physically. The ridicule and bullying children face today is at an all-time high, and the schools are doing little to combat the issue. Much of this has to do with the lack of confidence our children are developing during this crucial time of the year. Did you know that Harvard University released a study that shows that 9 out of 10 children want someone else to lead? And a great deal of this stems from the 11 weeks of the year they're not in school. Another study shows about daycare and problematic social behaviors. And it shows that children that are in daycares 30 hours a week or more exhibit aggression, conflict, poor work habits, and risk-taking behaviors throughout childhood and into adolescence. Now, I totally understand. And it's not your fault. You've probably chosen a camp based upon it sounding fun, close and convenient, or heck, even cheap in price. Heck, your own child probably bugged you to enroll them in the same camp as their friend. Or you just didn't know there was any difference from one camp to another. I know that you would prefer to stay home and spend quality time with your child, but this is just not a possibility. For most of us, nearly 7 out of 10 mothers are in the workforce. There are daily responsibilities and bills that have to be paid. You know what? It's okay. This is what we do, so we're here to help. I was blessed with 5 children. They're all completely different personalities, quirks, challenges, and attributes. My oldest son was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and my second son with dyslexia. While both are very intelligent, they both struggled with academics. They were disciplined, respectful, kind, and helpful. However, school was a severe challenge. During their preteen and teen years, respectively, is when we tried something different. We worked during the summer months as if they were enrolled in school. The results were nothing short of amazing when they returned to school. However, this is when I learned about the review the schools are required to complete to get all the returning students back up to academic levels they had achieved the previous school year. Doesn't seem like this was a waste of time? Ever since that fateful summer, I've been on a mission to provide children and families the greatest summer camp experience in the Travis and Williamson County region. I want to share with you one of the positive stories that have come from families in our academy, and while the challenges that my own children faced gave us the experience and motivation to find real world solutions for children and families in our area, and you get to benefit from our knowledge. About 12 years ago, a mother came to me. She was concerned about the future of her daughter. She was a great child, never gave her parents any problems at home, yet she was struggling in school. Every year when she returned to school from summer vacation, she struggled getting into the routine and to recall material that she knew at the end of the previous school year. Her parents would share with us how frustrating it was to see their daughter struggle with the start of school, and that she would always seem frustrated and in a sad and depressed mood. After speaking with the parents, I explained to them that due to the long summers, many children would lose up to 8 weeks of knowledge during these months, primarily due to the lack of academic work during summer vacation. I also explained that her lack of confidence was playing a large part in a bad cycle of limiting belief and her social anxiety about returning to school. The parents asked me to explain more. So I shared with them something that I did not learn until about 17 years ago for my own children and the difference it made for them. As I mentioned earlier, my oldest son has bipolar disorder and my second child has dyslexia. We put routines in during the summer months to assist them with struggles they were experiencing academically. When school started the next year, they were already ahead of their peers and already knew the material the teachers were reviewing from the previous school year. You see, what I also learned from the school that year, when I questioned why they were reviewing the same material they had covered the previous school year, I was informed that the schools allow up to the first 6 to 8 weeks of school to bring the children back up to the same level they were at the previous year. The parents, like me, were shocked. They were unaware that schools had this practice in place. When they enrolled their daughter in our summer camp that year, they had no idea how much she was going to grow and mature. It was not just the academics that improved in the summer months, but they were really blown away with how confident she became from her martial arts training. Her self-discipline improved dramatically from skills she learned from our Student Success program. She was taking personal responsibility for cleaning her room, picking up after herself, cleaning her bathroom, and not leaving wet towels and dirty clothes on the floor. When their daughter started school the next year, something amazing happened that their family had never experienced before. She started the school year with great confidence and a great attitude due to her working on her academics during the summer months. She was prepared for the return to school. She made honor roll her first grading period and never left the list the entire school year or any school year following. What shocked the parents even more was how many more friends their daughter had and how many parents came to them telling how envious they were and how confident their daughter was. They also shared with the parents that they wished their own child had that much confidence. The daughter is now a second-degree black belt, an honor student in college, and working towards her teaching degree so she can help young children reach their full potential. I'm all about providing a better life for my own kids. I personally did not grow up learning about the 13 success principles that we teach in our academy today. When I'd had my first two children, I was young and did not realize the impact it would have on their lives. There is a 12-year gap between my second and my third child, and the knowledge that I gained and developed during that time was nothing short of astonishing. The results are very different for the two groups. My older two do well, but they had to go through a lot of hard knocks, just like I had to when I went into the school and into the real world. My younger children are much more equipped with real-world knowledge than schools do not teach. It is not that schools are bad. Their hands are tied by state agencies that are really political in nature. One thing I realize with all my children is there is no owner's manual. Yet there are some very little known success secrets that have been around for generations. Most successful people keep them secret, yet they invest heavily in their own children's development. The good news is I broke the code. And since I wanted my own children to experience success much sooner than I did as an adult, I started teaching it to them early in life. The good news is we now teach it as part of our summer program, and your child gets to benefit from this as well. I know I'm biased, but we do create one of the most amazing summer camp systems for school-age children in the world, and it is right in your backyard. You could go out and read every book ever written on education, spend hours interviewing industry insiders, and actually go out in the field and do this stuff like I have. Or you can enroll in my camp, and if at the end of the first week you and your child are not completely happy with the results, I will refund your tuition. That's right, you heard me. I will refund your summer camp tuition. No fluff, no BS, just a 100% tuition guarantee. And I can tell you that no one, anywhere, because I've investigated, offers you this guarantee. But I'm so confident your child will grow a great deal in just 1 week, I'm willing to put my reputation and my money where my mouth is. So if we do not deliver, you have a free week of camp on us. So at any time, you can click on the Claim My Spot button below and get started. Now here's just a little of what you'll discover. They will learn great self-discipline using proven techniques we've mastered years ago. Their confidence and self-esteem will grow. The more they are here, the stronger they will grow. That the physical training we do will make them healthier, stronger, and more confident while having their time of their life. This growth will create for them a higher social status with their own peers. They will learn just how much tougher and capable they are, and they will cultivate relationships that will last them a lifetime. I know you're thinking, what does a camp like this cost? The good news is we've done our research, and we are one of the most competitively priced camps anywhere, primarily due to our all-inclusive tuition structure, which provides the best overall value per dollar than any other camp in the area. Now, I can't take full credit for this system. I consulted everybody that I knew who was a success in business, education, and read every available thing on subject of child and family development. Then I added my own personal experience to develop this system. Regardless of what type of personality your child has, our camp will provide for them lifelong benefits. It will take the greatest child to another level. It will help child with that is struggling a little become more confident and ready to learn the success secrets incorporated in our summer program. It is truly the best of the best. This system is simple and is fast to learn, so you can implement this information immediately. I even developed our Parents as Coaches program to assist parents in guiding their children for maximum development. The ninja tricks we will teach you will be like a Jedi mind tricks they will never see coming. I'm giving this to you for free. Even if you decide that we do not fulfill our promise and you ask for a tuition refund, keep the book and CD as my gift. Now, why choosing the wrong summer camp could cost your child more than 2 years of educational instruction? If you enrolled your child in the wrong summer camp, their academic studies will suffer. Remember, the schools set aside the first 6 to 8 weeks of the new school year to re-educate our children to the previous school year. Now take just 6 weeks and multiply times 12 years, and this is 72 weeks of wasted time. School sessions are 41 weeks long. That means the school districts lose out on nearly 2 years of education due to this yearly review. This is all due to lost knowledge during summer vacations. Think back to the time when you graduated high school. You know, when we thought we knew everything. We're going to set the world on fire. Then we got into the real world and we learned quickly. We knew a great deal less than what we needed in order to be successful. Fast forward to today and look at your family, friends, or neighbors. Do you know of someone that is more successful, has a bigger house or higher status than you, and you know you're smarter than they are? Can you imagine how much faster and easier it would have been had you learned success habits earlier in life? Can you imagine how much time and money you would have saved had you learned early in life the habits of success that successful people use every day? What if I told you your child would be exposed to success secrets the also successful teach their children every day? Imagine developing your child's confidence and self-esteem so strong they are impervious to bullying and negative peer pressure. Your child develops self-discipline habits where they take care of their responsibilities at home and at school without you having to fuss. You're the envy of every mother and father in their circle of friends and family and at your child's school. Your child is the leader of their classroom and the envy of their peers. Here's real proof. This comes from Mike. He's an assistant district attorney. My children have been part of Master Shield's summer camp program and after school and martial arts programs for more than 10 years. They are the envy of all their friends. They excel at school, home, church, and in all the activities they participate in. They clean their rooms, pick up after themselves without having to be asked. Master Shield's program will provide them with a strong sense of confidence and self-esteem that all of our friends envy. Other parents always ask, how did your child become so great? Our response is always the same, with the help of Master Shield's Peak Performance Training Center and the staff. Now, we have thousands of stories just like Mike's. However, I want you to get your spot reserved since we are only offering 10 of these spots each week. So why am I offering a free guarantee? I'm offering this free tuition guarantee for 3 reasons. I want you to know that there's a definite difference between summer camps, and choosing the correct one will make a world of difference in your child's life and their future success. I want you to know that we take the development of every child in our academy seriously and consider it an honor to be part of their lives. And frankly, anyone who is not committed enough to offer a tuition guarantee obviously is not that confident in their program in the first place. If you're thinking, what's the catch? There isn't one. However, I would be lying if I did not tell you that I would love to earn your business for many years to come. not just 1 week. So if you're serious about giving your child the best 2014 summer camp experience, then click on my Claim My Spot Now button and claim your spot immediately. I'm also going to give you my double You'll Love It guarantee. 1, if for any reason you feel our summer camp program does not offer growth in 1 week, I will refund your tuition for the entire week of camp. The martial arts lessons, swimming, field trips, and lunch on Friday is completely on me. I will refund the tuition on the Friday of your designated week. Any additional weeks you reserve will be canceled and there'll be no further obligation. Guarantee number 2. If you decide our program was not the greatest, please keep the Parents as Coaches book and CD as my gift. I want to give you a bonus gift. You'll also receive a copy of my Summer Camp Buyer's Guide. Beware of summer camp programs. Discover the number one secret most summer camp programs do not want you to know and how to avoid choosing the wrong one. Now, I only have 10 spots per week, so time is very much of the essence. I can't stress the time sensitivity of this offer. Not only will the 10 weekly spots go quickly, at which point free week guarantee will expire, but our camps fill up fast every year. I've allocated 10 spots for each of the first 5 weeks just for this summer program. Click on the Claim My Spot Now button below to register your child for our summer camp. When you register, you will also have the opportunity to reserve additional weeks. The first week you pick will be your trial week. Once we have the 10 for each week, that week will be locked out. There is a registration fee for each student, which covers your child for the entire summer, as well as the following items. They get 2 antimicrobial dry fit shirts. It reduces heat rash and wicks away moisture, and it also keeps them cooler. This is about a $90 value. We also give them a martial arts uniform. It has a $45 value. They get a peak tote. It's worth about $20. Summer camp academic supplies, because I don't want them coming saying I can't do this because I don't have the tools. You receive a personal analysis and a private lesson worth almost $100. And you get priority placement for future camps and after school program. And this is invaluable. So pay the first week's tuition, which covers the following: all day camp, doors open at 7 a.m. Pickup is at 6:30 Monday through Thursday and 6 p.m. on Fridays. We have an all-adult staff with more than 100 years combined experience in child and family development. We have certified school teachers for academic assistance, internationally certified martial arts instructors. We have a student success curriculum. The more they're here, the greater the results you experience. We're going to work on team building skills, conflict resolution skills, and self-defense skills that qualify under the zero tolerance policy. We do aquatic activities 2 days per week. There's daily field trips. We provide lunch on Friday and a field trip on Friday. All the staff are CPR and AED trained and basic to advanced first aid. We work on our character development program, and all of the transportation is done in air-conditioned buses with individual seat belts for their safety and comfort. So let's recap. The first week of your reserve weeks will be your designated week that comes with your tuition guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied with our summer camp program on your designated trial week, I will refund 100% of your tuition and cancel any additional weeks without any further notice or cancellation fee. You have nothing to lose. Remember to reserve your weeks quickly. The first week will be your trial week. Don't miss out. Our weeks fill up quickly. Now it's time to take action. So click on the Claim Your Spot Now button below the video and reserve your spot today. Please remember, there are only 10 spots per week available. So if you haven't clicked the button yet, let me advise you. Warning, you will make mistakes. A man who represents himself in court has a fool for a lawyer. And we all know that people who do not read the instructions mess things up. So invest in your child's future success before you look at them at 17 years of age and wish you had done it earlier. The summer months are an important time, and enrolling in the wrong summer camp will cost your child a great deal more later in life. So you can either keep doing the same things you've been doing or take advantage of this tremendous offer and learn how much difference the right camp will make in your child's current and future success. This tiny investment is the only thing standing between you and your child's success. Remember, there is more real actionable information in this summer camp than what I have put in this offer. It's 100% guaranteed, so you can't possibly lose money. It's a no-brainer. So click on the Claim My Spot button before it's too late, and I look forward to seeing you guys at camp.